Hey there, welcome to UrbanVox.net, straight from our new home now, out of the attic, and you're gonna notice there are gonna be a few new things on the show, and some new content coming up soon, and I hope you stay tuned to it. But today, I'm just reporting on an event that I've been to a couple of days ago, called The Future of Blogging, and if you are into blogging, I think there's some stuff there that you need to know. It was very useful and was great actually to see the whole London network of bloggers. Again, some new faces and some old faces that I knew from Twitter and other things, and I hadn't had the opportunity to meet yet. But I did get to learn quite a few new things as well, and it gave me ideas for the UrbanVox HQ. So stay tuned, and some of them are going to be starting to come up on the website soon. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'll post some of the stuff on the blog if you want to take a look at it. But there is one tiny bit of video that I took on the London Bloggers Meetup with the panelists talking about what is expected to be the future for blogging, and I actually want you to take a look at that. Hope you enjoy it, and hope it's as useful for you as it was for me as well.
I think the next big trend that might not be a trend is we've seen people trying to monetize Facebook through F-commerce, and we're currently seeing people try and monetize Twitter through T-commerce. I think it's this continuing over monetization in places where it doesn't belong because people aren't in the right frame of mind. And one of the things I've seen, particularly from bloggers, is with here in Europe it ramping up the levels of America, people are going to start trying to over monetize their blogs far too early without understanding who their audience are. One of the things I've noticed from what I do day to day is that American bloggers are far more tech savvy on the whole than over here in the UK, and that means that they can track what people are doing on their blogs better, which gives them that better chance of making that decision. And I think if for us the next trend really ought to be getting better at tracking our own blogs to find out what our readers are wanting and doing, not what we think they're doing.
Very good, thank you. Gigi, you want to go next?
I would just say, because I don't know where, I'd like to think the next level is our social commerce model, and everyone will be very happy with that, and we'll have a parade. But I hope what will happen is that quality will just get better and better and better. I mean, I first started out with a site called Mums Rock in 2008, and we took a lot of user-generated content, and the quality was incredibly hit and miss. And when I joined in the Power Room, the quality was very hit and miss. And my hope is that the more people start blogging, the better they will get at it, and the bar will keep rising. Because, you know, it is a bit depressing when you read blogs that are just derivative or bland, or, you know, you just think this person hasn't really thought about what they're doing. It's not enough just to have a space to fill it. You know, that's not what blogging should be about. It should be about having interesting, valid, honest opinions, or telling something new. And I think, you know, the more that sort of portals and newspapers embrace bloggers, hopefully the quality will rise, and, you know, people can kind of benefit from that.
And the sheer fact that, you know, in ITB, like I mentioned earlier, they have, for the first time in their history, recognised bloggers as part of press. And similarly, WTM, World Travel Market, which is another world's biggest travel trade show, back in London in November last year, has also recognised bloggers as part of press for the first time. Just shows how much they are putting their attention.
Interesting one, because that really highlights the convergence between technology and the internet, with the take-up of smartphones and good cameras in things like the iPhone 4, which is better than many camcorders that you can buy in quality terms. And the ease of access to it, video blogging, is going to become increasingly important. One thing I do notice with video blogs particularly though is that audio is important.
Absolutely. I think a lot of the time video bloggers will spend twice or three times the amount on a microphone than the actual video camera. to make sure that
But just a tip for anybody thinking about it.
Just before we close, just one more question. What's going to be the influence of the rise of tablets and smartphones? What do we need to do to make sure our blogs are all mobile friendly? Are there specific plugins, for example, or
You shouldn't need them.
shouldn't need them? Okay.
Shouldn't need them. Most good designs nowadays are what's called responsive, so they'll adapt depending on what it's been viewed on. It doesn't matter. There's a very good example of this is a blog called Food Sense. When it's on a desktop or a large screen, it looks one way. When it's on an iPhone, it looks completely different. And what they do is they start off with their basic model and then build and build and build. For those who can't quite go to the time or expense of getting a custom theme put together to do that, a very good plugin is called WP Touch, as used by StephenFry.com. So it can scale and it does work, made by Brave New Code. So that's one, they have a free and a paid version, so I'd recommend looking at that.